What is up everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another episode of Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. My name is Miles Rowe and in today's video guys we'll be using the most broken duo that we have used so far. It's so broken that I only have to give you the names of these two weapons so you guys can understand how broken they are. Number one is the crossbow, which we all know it's extremely broken in the new Elder Dark Aether when using with the dead wire detonators. But the second broken weapon is the TYR, which, guys, you know how broken this is, but it goes without saying that in this Elder is extremely broken. Now, what's interesting about it is that it's being used as a secondary more than a primary, simply because it does deal that extra damage at the end. So hopefully we'll have a good run and make sure we can get in useful time at the final boss. Oh, I'm still going down now. Yeah, no good start, guys. I think when we need to play with just the weapons and no wonder weapons, every single second of this particular mission makes the difference. So the more we waste into reviving ourselves or the more we're wasting kind of getting down, it doesn't really help us to stay on top of the objective. So yeah, not a good start. Oh god, no again. So another slight mistake here. It's fine. Hopefully we can recover. Again, the crossbow is just absolutely broken. Look at the amount of health that is chunking away. At this rate, it almost feels like the VR11, which is just absolutely insane. Yeah, so as mentioned, the YRs are not making the same sort of damage on the overall side of the objectives, but they will definitely make a bit of a difference at the end. So yeah, we will probably use them then. Okay, so speaking of akimbos, I'm not sure if you guys have seen, but I have made a video about how to get the Easter egg weapons, which are hinting on Black Ops 6. Those can be found in the Warzone game, and once you found them, you just have to do a small quest with them, and then you'll be good to keep them. Now, if you haven't already, this is the video on the top right on the screen now, so make sure to watch it. It's quite interesting, and if you obviously are a bit nostalgic about Black Ops, you'll definitely find this quite cool. Right, so let's go to the Outlast mission. I feel we have lost about a minute or so, but let's see if we can recover this. So what about you guys? Have you tried this challenge? Have you tried playing the Elder without any wonder weapons? I know when the game just kind of started, some people were trying it without any wonder weapons. So I'm just curious to see if you guys have tried it as well. It's quite fun and it definitely makes the game a bit more interesting. And also it goes without saying that, you know, we do have some really good weapons in game, and it's definitely fun and worth trying to play with them. Okay, let's focus here. I think we've only got one self-revive left at this point. And again, the crossbow, guys, is just insane. Just one of those weapons that literally clears out everything for you. So yeah, I think it's by far the best one to use in terms of like making a crowd control impact. If I thought that the RGL was good, I think this is by far superior. And also, like, if you think about it, you only have three arrows that you shoot. It doesn't require to get your mags of holding either. So it's just like a really good all-rounder weapon. And then also mobility is quite good with it as well. But then, having to deal so much damage, I think it's probably the best thing about it. So yeah, in my opinion, I think this is probably the most OP weapon to use right now, especially when you pair it with the dead wire detonator. Right. So we are nearly there. We should be fine soon. Okay. And I think this is it. Okay, guys. Yeah, I know I've left the legendary tattoo and an epic one, but believe me that we are under the clock, so we have to quickly move on to the next one. Okay, so obviously we have to be a bit careful because we do have only one self revive left, um, and we also want to have the boss at the end in a fight. So yeah, just kind of making sure that everything will go to plan. It's key at this point. Also, that Casimir went. I don't know why he went, but he definitely didn't do what he was supposed to. Okay. At this point, we will be solely relying on the crossbow. I think this is what's going to keep the ACV alive. And if you guys haven't already, I have made a video previously with the crossbow and the Renetti. And by all means, the crossbow had literally saved the ACV. So yeah, I think it's safe to say that the crossbow right now, it's the weapon version of the VR11. Yeah, so that's help when you're kind of doing the contracts in this order. So having to do the bounty first, then the outlast, and you do the escort at the end. I do feel that even though zombies spawn on the map, you're kind of removing some of the already spawned zombies by doing the contracts already. So yeah, that's obviously just my theory right now. So if I'm wrong, please don't take it for granted. But it does feel that towards the end of kind of the order, there are less zombies kind of being scattered around the journey. Okay, so we're gonna have to find some arrows for the crossbow. Okay, so hopefully this will help. But still okay, I think, with the health overall. I mean, given that this is already the second stop, we are above 50%, which is great, and I think this is kind of the target that we're after. And again, guys, I mean, the crossbow with the dead wire detonators is probably the best thing for the ACV, simply because as soon as you shoot something nearby the ACV, it just connects all the zombies with the dead wire, so it just kind of immediately keeps them away from damaging the ACV. So it's definitely a good weapon to prevent taking any extra damage. Again, this is what we are probably doing now. Just see what we could pair it with to make this combo the best out there. Okay, so not too bad. We are still at 62%. Oh no, it dropped to 54. But again, it's still not bad. We're entering the last part of the mission, so I will take that. Above 50% when we enter that, it's pretty good. It's definitely a good indicator that it will be a successful mission. Okay, so probably we'll need some ammo for the crossbow. This is what's going to keep us alive here, so let's hope we can find some. Nice. Yeah, so this generally saved us here, guys. Okay, not long left. Perfect. Okay, let's go our Sergeant Body here. And let's crack on and summon the Disciple. Okay, so the other thing probably to mention here, guys, with the TYR, within zone 3, you'll see that the spores just obliterate them with one shot. Here, they do take a few shots, so it just kind of shows that they're not extremely OP, but they are making more damage than other weapons. So just bear that in mind. But also, it goes without saying that they deal a lot more damage than quick fire rate weapons, which it's pretty surprising. But there we go. We are obviously gonna take advantage of this as much as possible. Okay, I hope we won't get down here. Let's summon our friend. The only kind of annoying thing on controllers, and I'm not sure if anyone else is sharing the same issue as me, is that sometimes it is a bit difficult to aim with akimbo weapons, and what might have seemed like missed shots, it was a genuine struggle to actually keep things on aim, especially when all the other things are happening around you. So yeah, I would imagine it's probably a lot easier when you do play with keyboard or mouse, simply to make your aim assist work even better. But yeah, that's probably the only annoying thing which I can think of with the akimbos. Right, so we have dealt quite a bit of damage. Um, I'm only thinking that if we'd have had a bit more time, we probably would have been able to finish this mission as well. It is a shame because I do think that this combo is absolutely brilliant and it's probably the combo that we all needed. But yeah, we are running out of time and I cannot risk us dying at this point. So yeah, might be something that we have to revisit. But it goes without saying that it is definitely the combo that we're after, and I think it's probably the most OP sort of normal weapon combo that we can use. It's by far the most overpowered and also the most reliable. So yeah, I think if we don't have had those mistakes at the beginning of the game, we would have probably been able to have enough time to also beat the final mission. But there we have it, guys. I think is an amazing example of a good combo to use. And I do hope you guys will enjoy this. And if you are thinking to give it a go, by all means, do let me know in the comment section below how you found it. Thanks so much for watching and see you guys in the next video soon.